Fundamentalmente yo creo que la sesión que asistí ayer, pues nos la disfruté bastante por dos cosas. Uno, por la riqueza de información que se ha estado produciendo concretamente con el trabajo con los pequeños productores de café. Yo creo que es una información que, bueno, yo tenía, pero que ayer cabalmente me fui dando cuenta la importancia que tiene en los procesos, los microprocesos, los macroprocesos que se dan fundamentalmente en el elemento de poder, desde que sale el producto hasta vender el producto, y el papel fundamental de esos vínculos que deben de existir con las personas, como pequeños productores que están vinculados al mercado, y que por supuesto esto facilita cabalmente toda una nueva forma de poder vender el producto, como es el café.
¿Y qué es lo que no había, lo que tú esperabas?
Bueno, fundamentalmente yo creo que una de las cosas importantes que yo pude percibir es en función de cómo la experiencia de construcción ya en cuestión de conocimiento, es cómo trabajar más el elemento del conocimiento en función de la propia riqueza de visión, por ejemplo, de los pueblos indígenas que tienen la relación con la madre tierra. Algunas cosas salieron interesantes, otras cosas creo que, como ustedes muy bien lo decían, lo siguen trabajando, lo siguen construyendo, y ese es un aporte importante. Por ejemplo, ayer salieron algunas cosas de cómo se está innovando todo el proceso del producto del café, pero también cómo reivindicar mucho más el vínculo entre la protección del medio ambiente, como es la recuperación de bosque, y el cultivo, que no es muy, no es.
Yes, well, to start with, I think that I welcome the very idea of any space that promotes the validation of a kind of knowledge that has been historically discredited in Latin America. And small-scale farmers at this precise moment are not considered to be producers of valid knowledge. And especially in this framework of neoliberal policies, they are the ones who come last in terms of producing ideas that make it to the forefront of economic decisions which affect their livelihoods directly and their families. There has been a dismantling of the countrysides and farming activity in Latin America as the result of neoliberal practices of monoculture. And the European states have played a major role in allowing that to happen. My hope, and here I come to the level of expectations from your program, is that you give me food, not so much for thought, of course for thought, but also for political action. I would love your program to give me material to rock the boat, where decision makers in Brussels are playing with the lives of millions of small-scale farmers and their families with total impunity. I want you to be real agents of change and serve as bridge for the knowledge small-scale farmers produce, and help them to access the spaces of power in your countries, in Brussels. And you count on us for that.
Thank you. Cesu from Romania. Can you give us an impression of what did you get from the session of small farmers and what you didn't?
Well, it was important for me to go there because I'm thinking a lot about the policies that are enabling or disabling small farmers to do their work, and also because the agriculture in Europe confronts this problem already in a long time, and that because the European Union is trying now to create policies that somehow encourages more the big businesses and the industrialization of agriculture. So I was looking to see what are the alternative propositions to that, and I think there is a lot of potential for Europe to learn from what I've seen from the experience. And I was very impressed on the topic on coffee and coffee farmers in Nicaragua, yeah?
And Peru.
And Peru, yeah. And it was yesterday, I don't remember very well. Sorry about that, I don't have my notes. But that was really, really interesting to see how, in fact, small producers, farmers, and big businesses may and should collaborate, in fact, because there is place for everybody. and there is a more increased consumer demand for products that are not issued from industrial agriculture, but that are issued in a combination of, let's say, what they would call modern knowledge and knowledge that is transmitted for a long time, because people cultivated coffee well before corporations, and they will do after the corporations
And
are
what did
gone.
you then get in the...
What didn't get? I didn't. Well, I didn't expect anything, so I would say that I'm fairly satisfied. There were a lot of talks about why don't the farmers are talking, but the farmers were there, they were in the public, so that was very nice. I like that. Uh, I cannot say I didn't get anything because I didn't expect anything special.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So here we have Hank
Manshot.
giving his comments.
My comment was that I was there to know more about the program, and I got a lot in the sense that I saw you are in different countries, you are helping small farmers, you are considering elements important like education and so on and so on. But at the same time I couldn't get a clear picture who is doing that, where, with what kinds of people. I didn't see the activities coming out of that. I thought that you were talking about what you would like to do, but not what you did with the people. And I was very interested in that. I think you know very well, but for an outsider as I was, I didn't get it. Who was working with the peasants and what way, or what kind of market were you working on? What was missing perhaps is a kind of anthropological perspective, that an anthropologist is describing the field where you are working in, and you are giving ideas.
Any other thing that you got?
The second thing I got was that you would help small producers to go into the market. Just the support question was evident, but there was no critical reflection on the dangers, or if the overall framework we were discussing about sustainability, for instance. What exactly is the sustainability or the bio perspective? How is it integrated in what you are thinking? You seem to be willing to consider the market as the most important issue, and willing to deal with all kinds of partners that can help you to get small people into the market. But there were other questions and considerations as well about, is the market a sort of holy place, if you want? Is there not other fundamental aspects that have to be considered? And personally, I was very interested, as you know, the question of how the sustainable lens, that is much more than only activity, market and the small producer, how that lens could be a critical contribution to what you were doing with these farmers.
En esa sesión.
Bueno, en primer lugar, el tener el tema en el debate de pequeños productores y comercialización es muy importante, porque al parecer es un tema que ha quedado fuera. Sin embargo, es una de las necesidades grandes de los pequeños productores. Sin embargo, creo los elementos que se dieron recoge bastante el sentir de la gente que están ahí presente. Pero lo que sí hay que superar y hay que trabajarlo e insistir es que los pequeños productores entren directamente en contacto con los consumidores. Por lo tanto, esa parte, ese elemento hay que trabajar fuertemente, porque los pequeños productores no son comerciantes, y precisamente porque no son comerciantes son productores, se dedican más a la producción, pero no le dedican el tiempo y el interés en la comercialización, donde está el resultado de su trabajo. Entonces creo es donde se necesita el mayor apoyo, tanto técnico como financiero, de asesoría, lo que es el mercado, quiera sea o no, por muy solidario que sea el mercado, sí también es exigente.
¿Y qué es lo que no había en esa sesión que usted esperaba?
Pues los pequeños productores, ya de manera directa, por ejemplo el caso de los pueblos indígenas, ya sería bueno escuchar esa voz de los pueblos indígenas ya en el mercado. cuál es su posición, cuál es su pensamiento frente al mercado. Y creo que es otra connotación totalmente diferente porque cada cosa, cada elemento, cada objeto que ponen en el mercado tiene mucho, pero mucho contenido, y creo que detrás de un producto hay mucho pensamiento, hay mucho sentimiento, hay mucha cosmovisión.
Se hizo un video de ese programa y se presentó aquí durante algún momento donde se capta una buena escena de Guatemala. ¿Usted logró ver ese video?
Sí, logré ver, creo, como digo, yo creo que es importante haberlo tenido y eso despierta el interés, que la intención acá es despertar el interés para aumentar el debate.
Gracias.